guys, Ben from Art Garage here. Next to me is my 1993 TD42 GT Patrol. Clutch is giving me some dramas at the moment. I believe the booster's on its way up, so I've got a new one here from Patrol apart. So take you along for the ride, show you how to test this one and swap it over. Alright guys, the first thing I want to check, booster, vacuum line on top of it. Just going to start the car up, put the thumb on the bottom of it, make sure there's pressure there. Now I've got vacuum there, we'll know there's vacuum supply to the booster. Then we'll jump in the car and I'll show you how to check from inside the car. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but get my thumb on the bottom of the hose. You feel the pressure suck on your thumb, as you let go of it, you can hear a bit of a noise. And I've got the pressure there. I'll turn this back off, I'll plug the hose back on and we'll jump in and we'll test it from the clutch pedal. Alright, next step of the test is inside the car. So with the car off, pump that pedal a good few times, make sure there's no vacuum in that system. Hold that pedal a little bit down so you get some pressure and start the car. If that's still working, you'll feel the pedal drop up slightly towards the floor. If not, if it doesn't move at all, you know there's an issue inside the booster. Yeah, I've got nothing there guys. The next step, let's remove that booster. Alright guys, I'm going to start inside the car this time. Under the dash, disconnect that clevis from the clutch pedal. Just a little pin and an eye-clip, pop those both out. Then you have 4 13mm nuts on the back of the booster, so we'll get them. So just long nose set of pliers, 13mm socket, an extension, electric ratchet. It's Ryobi, but if it breaks, just go get another one. I won't show you too much of this because it's not easy to see, not a nice job, but I'll get in and get it done. Alright, so I've got those bolts done from the inside. They're not all the way off, they're just loosened. They're still on there. Still got a few bolts up here to do. So we'll get the vacuum line back off, undo the 4 bolts from the master, pull that off, hopefully we can pull it out, pull it to the side. Then we'll get back inside the car, get the rest of those bolts off, pull the booster off. You can see there is a big top mount here, so hopefully I can do that without removing it, because although it's good, it is a pain in the ass to work on in the engine bay. Stick with me and we'll see where we get to. And try not to drop things. Alright, master's off. We just tucked it up out of the way. Give me enough clearance to pull that booster out. So I jump back on the inside, get the rest of those bolts off, just those nuts. Should be able to slide it straight out. And looks like I could have left that top mount there, so happy days. Alright, so everything's off on the inside, so that should slide straight off now. Should slide straight off. I've got a GU Series 4 booster on this for the brakes. Might be a bit bigger than the standard one, and it looks like it's catching that booster, so might be a little bit of a finessing to get this out now. There's one booster. Still looks good. Guess there must have been something on the inside that's failed. Seals or something in there. I know you can buy rebuild kits for these, but I don't know if I'll bother. Got no one sitting there. We'll just get it on there. Alright, I've got both of these boosters next to each other. So just got a tape measure. Just going to run over the one that was in the car. The run, that's the new one. Also got the book in front of me, so I'll just verify the measurement, see where it is. I might set it to the book anyway, start fresh, and then adjust it in the car to feel. So the book says, follow the clevis to the mounting plate with the bolts are. It's going to be 130mm. So we'll measure that and see where we're at. We'll adjust this to 130mm from that measurement to that measurement. And then on the front, got the stick out from that dome nut. Can only be a 1.5mm or 1.3 at the minimum. So looks about right, not too stressed about that, but I'll set this to 130 and I'll check over this, just make sure it's pretty close to where it was, and then we can get them back in the car. Not too much doing, pretty basic. I'm not a mechanic by any means, I've just got a book and give it a crack. That to me looks like it's bang on 130. I'll lock that nut in, just finger tight for now, so we'll have to probably twist it a bit in the car to adjust it, and also might need to adjust it in the car for pedal feel, but we'll do a quick measurement on this old one that come out, see where that was at, see how close it is. Get that to sit still. When that was in the car, it was about 130 as well, so I dare say the book's pretty much got it bang on. Might just be a fine adjustment in the car. Alright, gasket was on there when I pulled it off, so it's on the new one now. Now let's go throw it in the car. Alright, going back in should be a bit easier than going out, hopefully. Seems Series 4 GU booster. It's definitely too big for a clutch booster to come in and out. Had to get inside, loosen some bolts off, get that booster loose for the brakes, so I can make that room to get the clutch in. So it's all in now. I'm going to jump back inside the car, do everything up, put that clevis in, connect all that up, and I'll be back out here and we'll do the parts out here. Alright, inside's all tight enough for now anyway. Clevis is back on, pins through it with the R-clip. I'm going to go through putting the booster back together, put the master back on it, and that vacuum line back on, so we'll do that and then we can get on to testing. Well, here's something I don't know what's going on. New piece that came with it. See in there, it's got a lips on it. It's the one that come off the vehicle, it doesn't have that lip. So that master's not sitting flush with that booster where I want it. So, lucky you got the old one. Check this, if it bolts up, we'll use this one. That one bolts on, goes on, slips over the bolts, so we're going to use this. We'll give it a test, see if it works anyway, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with that one, why that one's different. Alright, it's all bolted in. You go in there, see how the pedal feels, see if it feels nice, moves alright. And we'll start her up and check it for vacuum and check it for engagement. Alright, vacuum line's on, everything's tightened up. It's not torqued to spec yet. I'll go back over later on, double check everything. Everything should be good. The clevis is still loose inside the car, so I'm going to jump in, start her up, see where that pedal feels, start rolling back, check the engagement point. If everything's happy, then we'll go through, torque it all up, finish it off. Let's see. I'm just going to check that pedal inside the car when it starts up, so no vacuum in it, hold it a little bit depressed, we'll start her up. Should see that pedal move a bit. As instantly got lighter and it's slowly drifting towards the floor, so I'll call that a great success. Now we're just checking the engagement points. So now I'll go through 17mm back of the clevis, just tighten up that locking nut, and then I'll go through and start talking everything to spec. Probably should have mentioned 8 to 12 Newton meters, so split the difference, it's on 10. So I'll just do these couple up here and that's all it is. There you go guys, all tightened up, it's all in. Hope this helps you. I didn't know how to test these things before today, so it's helped me. I know how to do it, so hopefully this information helps you guys. So one more thing we're going to add in, so just going through this, good way to test this now it's out of the vehicle. Should be a blow through here, air should pass through the system, and then when you suck through it, it should seal. So give it a test. Don't get nothing going through and nothing coming out, so it's sealing on the inside but air should be passing through, which it's not, so something on the inside buggered. So I know we can pull these apart. Maybe I'll pull it apart and put it in another video later on. Maybe I'll just stick it on the shelf or in the bin. Not sure. The one that's in the car's all working now, so I'll go do a couple of laps, make sure it's all good. We'll get it on, loaded up on the trailer. We'll head it out and yeah, we'll get some footage of it in action. Might do a bit of a walk around on the vehicle too, so stay tuned guys. Cheers.